Today, we're going to talk about the T-Side M4. Yes, the Galil AR. Now, this weapon is extremely effective on the T-Side, and it's a gun you're going to have to buy a lot when your money isn't good enough to purchase an AK, because at the end of the day, we always want that AK-47. It is the superior rifle, but I'm going to teach you what you can do with the Galil to turn it into an absolute beast of a gun and make sure you're finding just as much impact as when you have that AK-47. So subscribe to my channel, like this video, and let me know, are you guys a Galil beast in the comments? Do you like this gun or do you absolutely despise it? I find people are very polarized on this subject. So yeah, I mean, let's get right into it, guys. So this skin is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but this gun can be a beautiful gun to use, right? Obviously, it's going to be something you can only buy on the T-Side, right? You can only get the Galil on the T-Side, and it's so cheap. It is literally $1,800 for a rifle. That is an absolute steal. And you know, it's the cheapest rifle in the game. You know, it's sick. That's awesome. So let's look at the gun and its strength. By far, the biggest strength of the weapon is having 35 bullets, right? You can sit here and spam the gun all day. You're not gonna have to reload. Pretty much infinite ammo on the Galil, right? And you get $300 per kill, which is, you know, standard for rifles. 30 damage, which is lower than an AK, right? That's why I call it the M4 of the T-Side. And at the end of the day, the recoil, you know, the recoil can be easy to control. I'm going to teach you guys how to use the recoil pattern of the Galil today, so we'll get into that. And honestly, you know, I think it's actually interesting. The armor penetration on this gun is actually the same as an AK, which is very surprising. The armor penetration is exactly the same. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about how we're going to use this. So like I said, you're not going to want to buy the Galil, right? You don't want to buy it, but this can be a very good option to buy if you've one pistol round and you need a rifle for the next round, but you don't want to buy an AK, you want to buy some nades with it. So what we need to do when we're using this is take long range fights with it, right? When we know they're on eco and we have Galils, we need to take long range fights, right? We need to be taking duels that are extremely far away, because, you know, if we hit them in the head, we can actually one-shot them, or in the least, you know, hit them in the head and hit their body and kill them, right? So I think before we talk about taking duels and stuff, let's look at the spray pattern of this gun. You notice something about it? You see how it goes up to the left? So when we're using it, we want to spray down to the right. So I'm literally dragging my mouse to the right like this and making it close, right? Because if we don't do that, it's going to go up and then to the right. So hold it down to the right and then hold to the left, and you're going to absolutely destroy with it. So keep that in mind. People are like, the Galil is so hard to spray. No, just pull down to the right and then pull to the left, and you're going to be farming with it, guys. It's not hard at all. Just get in a server and practice it, just like I just did there. Practice it. Try to get your spray down as tightly as you can, as close as you can, and you're going to find value with it. So yeah, I mean, like I said, this thing is a weak AK, right? It's the budget AK. It's the T-Side M4, and you know, you need to use it like that. So what's really good about it though is if the CTs don't think you're gonna have a Galil, they think you're gonna have an AK, they might not buy head armor, guys, because if they do have head armor, the Galil is going to dink them. It's not gonna kill them in one shot, so you have to hit them twice. But if they don't have head armor, you're gonna tear through them, right? So it can really compete with the M4, and honestly, it's an even playing field when you have a Galil and they have an M4. So don't feel like you shouldn't be confident when you're using it. You totally should be. But at the end of the day, guys, I want you to use it exactly like you would any other rifle. So when we're shooting, you know, we're on T-Side, right? We gotta be aggressive. We gotta do our stuff. But whenever you take a fight, say someone's on that wall right there, I don't want you coming out here spraying like this. That's not how you use the Galil, right? I want you getting your feet planted, right? Get your feet planted when you're spraying, right? So I'm holding the D key. I want you to press A, right? Press A to make sure you stop your momentum and do that. Another way you can do this is by crouching, right? So we come out here, oh, crouch, right? We see him, right? Coming out here, swing, swing, swing. Do this, right? Do this. Cancel that momentum and make sure you have, you know, no movement when you're shooting, or your spray pattern is going to be so messed up. So make sure you understand that. One thing you can do with it is jiggle peeking, you know, jiggling out, taking some taps, taking some fires. Because the way CSGO works, it's going to be hard for them to see you, right? It's a very effective way to use it. But yeah, guys, I mean, at the end of the day, that spray pattern is going to be the most important thing. Learn how to use most rifles, you know. They're pretty much all going to be the same with just different spray patterns and damage values. So at the end of the day, they're all pretty much similar in the play style of them. But yeah, you just got to be able to be a little more aggressive with this and get up in people's face with the Galil compared to the AK, right? The AK, you can be sitting cross map and one tap someone on full buy, boom, dead, right? The Galil, it's a little harder because it's not as accurate, so you got to spray a little more. You gotta be a little more crafty, right? You know, throw some smokes down. You know, get the distance between you and the CTs as close as possible. Get all up in their face, man, right? So that's how we're going to succeed with the Galil. That's how we're going to absolutely farm. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to have a great rest of your day. I'm in Romania right now, having a great time. So I shall be back soon. Thank you guys for supporting me along the way. It means so much. Peace out.